Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today I've got another episode of Classic Candy Corner, and I found this one on economycandy.com, and I remember having these as a little kid and kind of grew up with them. I've not been able to find these like in the store. I've actually seen them out there on Amazon, but you have to get like a 5-pound bag. I didn't want to get that, and they were able to. Economy Candy's got individual items. They're fairly cheap, about $1, $1.50 a piece, some of them. And these are, oh man, oh, all right. These are Tart and Tiny's candy, and okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, and if someone is watching, this is on the package. Pucker up, baby, we're back. This is one of the cases that they got, the company that did this, I believe, went out of business. It was like the Necco candy and the company, they did Necco wafers, they did a couple other ones, and another company bought them, and then they started putting their items back out. And this is Leaf by Leaf, the ones that took them over. And so these were little tiny tarts, like sweet tarts, but they are 60 calories for, I don't know, 3 serves. 60 pieces is 60 pieces is 60 calories, so about a calorie a piece. You know, that's how you want to look it. And they're kind of like sweet tarts, but they're just little tiny, itty bitty, like little pellets. And I know I actually saw this somewhere out there. They had a gun. It was like a little plastic gun, and it shot these little pellets out, I guess. Guess you could even do it with a pellet gun, maybe. I don't know. Kind of reminds me of when we were little. Oh man, used to go out with those wrist rockets, man. You ever have those wrist rockets? They were they were like slingshots, and they had surgical tubing, and then they had like a little wrist brace, and then you could like crank back on those, and you shoot with like marbles or little. They had the little steel balls, or they had the little you could even rocks or whatever. You can get those thousands of feet away and wreak havoc with that, hit bottles, hit windows, who knows. Kids did that tank, but the little pellets and the pellet gun, so yes. Pucker up, baby, we're back. And I'm gonna go and open this up and give it a try and see if it's like sweet tarts. I kind of remember, I know I got this in the past. When I was little, seems like they always had like little packs of candy, like Skittles, of course, sweet tarts, Spree, all those other ones. And here we go, typical little tiny Tart and Tiny. Okay, almost like a sweet tart, yeah. Like, or the Smarties, or Spree, or sweet tarts. They're all different colors and different flavors, but essentially they are like sweet tarts. Oh. Tart and Tiny's. Wow. Very tart. Yeah, like, they're kind of like sweet tarts, a little bit extreme. Not as sweet. Mostly tart, yeah. But I like them. I remember them now. They were like little Tart and Tiny. When you were a little kid, man, all these candies seem like big. You're a little small kid, and I think they probably in these bags. Maybe they were like little like short tubes, maybe. But I know I had my share of them. I know that I used to get those all the time, along with the sweet tarts. Any kind of tart candy, pixie sticks, sweet tarts, Lick-O-Maid, all those kind of ones were similar. But yes, I know, remember those, and remember the up to no good with my friends. You know, like I said, we would go. One friend, we went out, and he got in a lot of trouble. I stopped hanging around with him because he got me in a bunch of trouble, and always made me late for school. Because even though this is the crazy part. This guy got me in so much trouble. He lived down the street from me, and I lived like right behind the high school. And it took me like 5 minutes to walk to school. I'd go stop by his house on the way in the morning, and he'd be like, still be getting ready, like 10 minutes before it was time to go. I stopped there, and he'd still be putting his socks on. He'd still be messing around. I'm like, come on, dude, we gotta go. We're gonna be late. Nah, I'm working on it. He'd be like putting his socks on, eating like ding dong or something, and unwrap the ding dong, like 10 minutes to unwrap a ding dong and eat it. And then he'd say, okay, let's go. And it's like, well, we're already late, dude. And so after about 2 or 3 times of that, I just said, no, forget it, man. I'm not even gonna bother you, because I had to walk the other way down the street. And I just said, forget it. I'm going on my own. You can go to school when you can go to school. I'm gonna be on time. And yeah, he ended up having a little bit of trouble. Last I heard, he got arrested for robbing a McDonald's. And he was sitting in the parking lot right across the street from McDonald's late at night, counting the money with his friends, and the cops came and nabbed him. It's kind of funny, what's a car at 2 o'clock in the morning sitting out in a parking lot right after the McDonald's has been robbed, that he worked at, by the way. That was funny. So yeah, last I heard, I don't know, whatever, I lost track of that after that. He moved away, and he had a lot of adventures, but yeah, certainly he was kind of the bad influence. He was also the one, if you guys noticed, there was a story I told ways back where he got pushed in the water. Never forget that one. And yeah, he got pushed in the water on his bike by some kids, and so yeah, he had a lot of trouble. And but there you go. And like I said, I kind of remember all these kind of candies from when I was little, and in high school or junior high, and Tart and Tinys, yeah, similar ones. And like I said, the whole little pellet shapes, and the BB guns, and the pellet guns, and the wrist rockets, and all that stuff. Kids used to get in trouble, and firecrackers, and all that dangerous stuff. So cap guns we used to fire off and stuff. Just all the childhood fun and things like that. And Tart and Tinys were one of the things that we had when we were little, certainly. And like I said, it's fun to go back and try these again. I'm glad that they actually brought them back. Whatever the companies kind of go under, and then if another one takes them over, it's always good. They're not quite exactly the same, but these are still what I remember, like a sweet tart kind of thing. Yeah, really close on what I'm remembering. It's good that they can still kind of revive some of these old candies that they've had from the past. like the Necco, the Tart and Tinies. There are some other ones that they have that I will be getting to soon in the review and future reviews. And I'm just doing them a little at a time. So if you can find these in the store, maybe go and try them. Or if you can get them online. Or if not, you can get the Sweet Tarts, which is pretty much like this. And, you know, old time classic. And those are quite available pretty much anywhere. But some of the little unique candies are a little bit hard to find. Whenever you run across them, it's like cool. You're able to score something and have a little bit of memory from your childhood. So anyway, there you go. That's my take on the Tart and Tinies. Little candy tarts. Yeah, I'll certainly have to try the rest of the bag later. And there you go. So anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the classic candy series, and you're enjoying everything that I'm finding. And like I said, it's getting tougher and tougher to find some of these, although a lot of them they are bringing back. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to find some of the ones that maybe went away for a little while, and I'll bring them back to you guys. So anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over here. That way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time, on Drew's Food Reviews, I'll be trying something classic for you, and maybe something that's a little bit difficult to find. I seem to be running into things a little bit more often that are making a comeback. So until next time, guys, talk to you later.